Hello, everybody, every friend, every Jew, every Christian, every Muslim, every atheist, if there is any. I don't believe in that there are atheists. Nobody want to be regarded as a retard or a fool. So therefore I believe that there are no atheists. In fact, in real. Not to mock those that deny the existence of God. Because I've been through a lot in my videos. Enough to convey the simple fact that nobody knows, not even the Jews, Christians or Muslims, nor do any atheists know whether God exists or not. I've been into many subjects. None of them excludes God. And in fact, none of them include God. It's only about some experience of life. I like to contemplate, I like to delve into things in order to get a sense of it all. Today it's Shabbat. It's nothing religious about it. It's just that it's God. It's said that God rested on that seventh day after the creation. So we don't need to come up with new things today. Just contemplate, rejoice, relax over what's already done. Look into the past for some good reasons that we have achieved something. We have achieved something by coming here and to appreciate what have been achieved needs a lesson of learning. A lesson of that we have gained experience of life, that we are not ignorant to the fact that we have understood something, learned something from life. As long as I remember to take my pills, it's good. What can we say about what the time has brought from the past? That the past is gone? Yeah. It's written in the Bible that we can count our days. Why is the need of counting? Count your blessings, count the days. It's worth doing. It's worth living. Count the days proves to you that you are worth living. Many give up because they don't feel the need of their existence. It's kind of a depressive something depressive about my life. but to count the days, I don't count the days like that, 1 to 3, but we can count to 7. And from last Shabbat to this is kind of heaping up all what we have learned, all what we have been going through. Just take one day at a time, and still you understand that there is more to gain, more to learn. I mean, gain is kind of a selfish verb, but to understand that from since last Saturday, I have been through things with people, with friends, with family that we can, that I can gain or learn or reflect on. I was a little bit tempered with my friend the other day because he had some computer problems, and I got a little bit short-tempered. I didn't like that, but he understand. We all laughed in the end, and this Saturday, I can see back on the time I spent during the week, the whole week, scanning pictures for a customer that needed the dias to be scanned and computerized. So I learned something about not only scanning, but the time it takes to do all these pictures. The kind of operation it needed to be done. That you are not changing the options as long as you don't change anything. You give the best, and that's the service you do. You do your best, and you have to be open and frank. I didn't learn so much of that, but it's good to keep some moral ethics regarding customers that are not well aware of all these details. Or maybe he's a professional, like if you are serving water, it's written that even a glass of water that you are serving a stranger, he could be the angel that are visiting you. So be nice, be kind, be good, do good. That is the idea. You never know who those that you are interacting with is, who they are. It could be someone that are there because you shouldn't be alone. So they give you some work to do, and so you work for them. It's always nice to have some different thoughts, different views on things. Maybe the co-workers are good to have together with oneself. Maybe if I work with people, you never know who those people are. Looking back at my life, I was together with co-workers, and I think my attitude to them was not always good. So I I have to change myself. But I was told that people liked me. That is kind of, what is that? Maybe they liked me for reasons I didn't know something about. But it is good to have that kind of feedback that people liked you, Ole. People liked you. Maybe they liked me so much to the degree that I didn't like it myself. I didn't like to be liked that much. So I have to change my attitude. I need to change my attitude because it's something people care. People are involving in your life because they care. Maybe I didn't understand that by then. Maybe I understand it more now than before. I had some people that was intervening in my life before. They minded how I dressed, how I was doing stuff, and what not to do and what to do, and I thought that it is kind of, you shouldn't do that with people, and I agree. But when you think about it, it was done for the right reason, for their own reasons. They wanted to protect you in a way. They wanted you to be scorned for, avoided, that you avoid certain scorns in life that life gives you if you are not keenly aware. So, but I was just angry at them because it was kind of intervening, and I didn't like to have people like that in my life. So, but come to think about it, it seemingly was to protect me. So, when you have some in your near relatives, you don't want them to experience life in a bad way. But life is just a bunch of experiences. Life is all about the experiences you get. And the experience, maybe they didn't learn so much, but I think going through what I have gone through is teach me a lot of experience. I really hope for that. Just look at this. I don't know. Anyway, to spend the time on Shabbat is good because it has some peace and calm. It's said that you shouldn't make up fire on the Shabbat, and I am always thinking about that. And why is that you shouldn't make up fire on a Shabbat? Maybe you will burn down the house, maybe put fire on someone else's property and burn it down. So keep even if you are freezing, you know how to keep warm. I don't know. You never know. I wonder why Christians have forgot the whole Shabbat. It's like they have it all. Kind of arrogancy to that. Why couldn't they just keep their Shabbat like the Jews? Why not accept Jews as our brethren? We believe in the same God at least. Even if they don't see the Christ like that, you shouldn't make a split. You shouldn't divide that you are you are right and they are wrong. No. We have to have some humbleness to our brothers. And why is it that Muslims have some problems with the Jews? I don't know why. It's kind of the Muslims think that the Jews forgot their path so they inherit that path. So I don't think God regrets. It's even written in the Quran. God doesn't regret his calling. So I think that people are very illiterate of when we come to religion. It's a lot of illiterate people. I can't understand that. It's mind-boggling because it's nice to have some brethren, isn't it? Jews are the big brother. Even they are tiny people. They are big brothers. They are good. They show the world. Even in Middle East, in the middle of every aggressive countries, they are attacked. Even by UN, they are attacked. But do they wage war? Are they waging war against anyone? It's told that they are oppressing the Palestinians. I have been there many times. Everybody, Arabs, Muslims, Christians, any, are walking freely in Israel. They are just keeping a tight wall against the oppressions, those that wage war against Israel. There is a wall. And there is quite harsh ruling over people that wage war against them and even try. But Israel is a nice country. It's so I don't regard Israel, Jews. I regard them as our brothers. It's a kind of a proposal from them. Let us be brothers. Let us unite. But the world, UN, doesn't get a grip on that. It's quite odd that no Christians, no Muslims have gathered any experience, knowledge of their experience. Why is it so hard for Christians to acknowledge Israel and Jews to be okay? Why can't we acknowledge them? I wonder why. There is no reason, there is no purpose in having something against our big brother. There is no purpose in that. There is, if we join and cooperate with Israel and the Jews, look what happened in Spain when the Jews came there flying from their own country. It bloomed like never before. Look what happened in Netherlands, Holland. This country was blooming under the management that accepted Jews as equal people. So when you regard the foreigner, the minority in your own country, I bet you that is the future for that country. As long as your minority is accepted and made equal. Now it's a blame that Israel is not regarding their minority as equal. But it is only false claims. Only false claims. And just examples of oppression or discrimination is made as this is the politics. Just examples of and incidents of oppression and discrimination of the Palestinian is made as a narrative to what we can say about Israel. That is just pure evil. Who in the right mind will judge a mistake as the attitude? If I do a mistake and I'm judged to be like that mistake I did, even if I say, I'm sorry, it shouldn't happen, I'm still judged. I have gone through that. People should be forthcoming to people that ask for forgiveness. There is a lesson in that I'm not superior to anyone. I'm not without any faults. I am with faults. I have done many wrongdoing. I have done some mistakes. Things that I shouldn't have done. Things I shouldn't have said. Of course, there are so many things that we have to really not cover up, as I was saying the other day, but to accept, to confess. There are a lot of things that we need a confession on. So therefore it's good to be a Christian, because that's for me to confess my sins, to confess my wrongdoings. Christianity is for me a motivator to be honest, to be humble regarding other people. Many deem Christianity to be bad. They have in fact no clue. Yes, Christianity have done so much wrong. I agree to that. As long as you have some ideology put in places where they are to rule after certain dogmatic ideas. But Christianity, the narrative, the true fact about Christianity is to give the oppressed people freedom. And it is many, many ways to be oppressed and to oppress other people. And why not come to terms with our need of oppression? Christianity have to do its part by this kind of oppression, need of oppression. Of course we have to judge sometime. It's needed, because we will never know what's right or what is wrong. In any cases, if we don't judge, of course. But on a Shabbat, you should leave it up like that. God, please, let me evaluate myself. let me gain some experience, some insight. Not only from what others did, I can be preoccupied with what others were doing all my life. But on some point, you have to look at yourself. That is the clue here. Take a deep, hard, profound look at yourself in order to say to yourself, I am at peace with myself. But can you honestly do that, having done some kind of oppression? Either oppressed yourself, which you shouldn't have done. No one is benefiting from own oppression. No. And you can oppress others too. If you are in a position to oppress other people, you will do it. So you have to lift people up. Those that are oppressed should be lifted up as equal to you. And you, if you have more rights than others, you should step down. If you are to dictate what is the right for this and those, no, you are not in a position to do that. But many people does that. They think they are in a position to give some rights. But one shouldn't go into that realm. It should be about liberty, cooperation, and unionship. So with oppressed people, with people of minority, they need, sorry for that, they need to be cooperated with. People need each other in order to come into the future. So dealing with experience like that, I think I need some water. Come to terms. Come to terms with ourselves. Make amends. Start being honest. Does it take so... Is it so hard to be honest? Is it... What are you protecting? So, let Shabbat be the place where you can put the things at peace. If you have some regrets, if you did something, if you realize that you did something wrong, you should say, I'm sorry. I don't respect myself when I do you wrong. It's just wrong to do wrong. You can never do wrong for a right reason. You shouldn't use that kind of argument that you are doing wrong things for the good reason. No. You have to be honest all the way. If not, you will not be respected. It will not hold in a case like that. So everything at peace has been judged. Everything that is put to peace has been judged. And let us be done with that judging. Let us not bring it back in order to shame ourselves, to oppress ourselves. No. Let the past be past, let it be judged, and let it be put at peace. My friends, I wish you all the best. Shabbat Shalom, and take care. be a blessing and be blessed.